My name is Ryland Williams, and I'm here to. I'm not exactly sure why I'm here, but I guess the whole point is to share. I'm an actor out here in Los Angeles, also a writer, directed, produced a couple films. I just say none of it's easy. All of it. Like, all of the industry shit. It's a tough gig. So how long have I been doing this? I've been doing this for a minute, I started really hit my stride back in '08, late '08, early '09. Really started working, man. Started booking co-star spots. Had 2 recurring roles on network television shows. Had a couple national commercials, booking low budget films, but really starting to make my mark. And ironically enough, considering the situation we just coming out of, strikes hit, work stoppage, and then all of a sudden, when we got back to it, all those co-star spots were going to guest star guys. And then all the movie cats started funneling into TV, and I kind of got squeezed out. My rep made the decision to move on for financial reasons, and other stuff I won't get into. But when the dust settled, I had no rep, and just the avenue I had, it completely closed off. So frustrated with the industry and how I was kind of finding myself on the outside, I decided it'd be foolish just to wait around for somebody to give me an opportunity. So I got into writing, like heavy, a lot, learning as much as I could, writing as much as I could, shorts, sketches, features, just anything that would pop in my head. I just started writing, and then got to the point where I actually started producing the films or projects, and then that led to a feature film, which led to another feature film. And so I did the hustling thing, trying to work some of the film festivals and stuff like that as I continued to create and write. But we got kind of caught in the mix of trying to push and push. Next thing I turn around and you're talking 2 feature films later, 2 kids later. I turned around and found out, like, more like you realize years and years and years have passed. And in between there, I would have some agent meetings, be it somebody I knew or ran into, said, hey, you should check this person out, and I'd meet with them. But it was, nothing substantial. Either, it just wasn't a good fit, or I didn't like the feel, and I never thought they could do anything really for me. So yeah, time had passed. So as we fast forward to just a couple years ago, after COVID, my best friend out here ends up getting picked up by a talent agency, and he comes to me. He's like, "Yo, you still going at this strong?" I'm like, "Man, you know it." So of course he brings me on board. Now, mind you, even though I had this long layoff, I never stopped hustling. I never stopped pushing, producing, working, to stay sharp. And my motivation was always there. So he brings me in, but things weren't the same. We were coming out of COVID, and the world had gone digital. So now I'm dealing with digital submissions. I'm dealing with casting directors. Now those relationships I built up before, a lot of new casting directors, they don't know me. I don't know them. It was a different environment. I jumped right back into it. He starts submitting me, I start auditioning, and I'm actually a better actor now. After that layoff and the things I've learned as an actor and how writing actually helped my acting, like, I'm a much better actor than I was back then when I was working. So I'm feeling good. But we got to prove it. I expected to be some bumps, but I'm kind of a nobody again. So I got to build myself back up, build up that collateral again within the industry. And so we get going. I expected it to kind of be slow going at first, but I didn't realize it would be a year. It would be a whole year, and I'm talking not one callback, not one actual booking. And the booking I did get was a self-submission. They were up against the wall. They needed somebody fast. I happened to submit it. Boom, I'm in. And that's how I got it. So really, to me, in my mind, it would be another 6 months, a year and a half of jumping back into it and really not booking anything substantial for a year and a half. And I'm thinking all that while, like, you get after a year and I'm thinking, is it me? Like, nah, it can't be me. I'm nice. It's gotta be me, because I'm the one doing it. So yeah, a year, and then a year and a half, and then, thinking, damn. But we finally broke back through. After that year and a half of being back at it, I finally booked something. Supporting role. Feeling good, reputable company. Now I know I need to build on that. And lo and behold, a month later, boom. I booked my biggest role to date. It was this co-lead in another feature film. So, at this point I'm feeling real good. And then all of a sudden, strikes. Again. And again I get shelved. And the momentum I was starting to build again gets stopped. That is currently where I find myself. Back there. And you may be again asking, why am I here? And all that time, man, I experienced a lot, seen a lot, learned a lot, and so I guess I'm just here to share it. You can take it, leave it, I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna tell it. Maybe it helps some kid, youngster coming out here for the first time, weave through and navigate some of the bullshit. Maybe it's entertaining to you. I don't know, but I feel like I've learned a lot out here, not just about acting, but all that shit and how it pertains to life. But also, I don't want it to seem like I'm, just here to share information and, be that old veteran on the bench trying to, give advice to the incoming rookies so they can succeed better in their career. Nah, I'm still going at this shit. Like, my passion is burning hotter as ever. The vision of my fate, what I believe to be my fate in this industry, is as clear as ever. As far as what I need to do and what I will do. I still have very lofty expectations for myself. And I expect to reach those goals. All these lofty expectations I have for myself and these goals, like I said in the opening, man, it's not easy. This industry is not easy. If you're looking for something easy, stay away. But my purpose here is to just document the process. I'm going to start my ascension back up this mountain one way or another. And I guess I just wanted to show anybody that wants to watch what it takes, what it's like, what you need to know. Kind of an inside look, in hopes to help you get where you want to get to, while I try to get where I want to get to. And this will be me. It won't be any fabricated story or, look at somebody like typical social media where they only show you the good and the successes and then people leave that thinking this person is sitting on top of the world, because nobody's sitting on top of the world. Most everybody out here is struggling at one level or another, and praying for that next job. So I just wanted to give, I guess, kind of a realistic look at what that shit looks like. What the success looks like, how rare it can be, but also what that failure looks like. And again, you can't be scared of failure. I'm not. Most of this shit is failure. But every time you do, you got to pick yourself up, and move forward. Because if you get bogged down in that, you're done. So what am I going to do? I'm going to just give as much advice as I possibly can. Things I've learned since I've been out here, which is quite a bit. Things I've picked up, things you might find useful if this is what you're going after. I'm going to post audition videos, the ones I'm able to, from projects that have probably passed. So you can see how those look, see my decisions, judge for yourself if I'm shit or not. We'll just go through my process and what I was thinking in doing them. I also want to keep you guys abreast of my current status and how I'm doing, what auditions are working, what I never got callbacks on, but as well as other projects I'm working on, because you always got to stay busy. So I try not to be a slave to the industry. I try to be proactive and make sure I'm creating my own things. So all this while, you just get to be a witness, get to watch. You can root against me, root for me, whoever the fuck makes you happy. But I'm just gonna show as much of the journey as I can. As I try to, again, like I said, climb that mountain, because when you're at the bottom, there's only one way to go.